Well, guys, welcome back to Fog Entertainment, and we are going to be ranking every Saw movie in anticipation for the new one coming out.
Is there a new one coming out?
Spiral. Samuel Jackson's in it, Chris Rock's in it.
Oh, well. Have to give that a watch. Didn't they know? Hopefully it's better than the last shitty one that we've seen.
Yes, and that's what we're kicking off with, guys, Jigsaw, right? I mean, this has to be one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, didn't make...
It literally makes no sense.
So this is... I'm thinking this is the right one, where the guy at the end's got the laser thing on his head.
Yes.
That was such a dickhead move.
No.
From the guy that's supposed to be...
But the whole gimmick is you put people on my table who were innocent, and now you're going to feel the fries. And then he says, I speak for the dead. Doesn't he say game over, man? Fucking job squad. No, but the worst thing about this is, right, he recreates a game for 10 years ago that no one found. Therefore, there was no reason to recreate the exact same game. It was just to fool the audience. But within the movie, there's no audience. There's the people watching, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's a fucking disaster. And it doesn't help the fact John Kramer, the actor's aged fucking 15 years, like.
Yeah. I just don't see how can John Kramer die in the third one, yet he's in fucking every other
and if you fucking fully flat screen TVs and all, and this is supposed to be his first trap, despite the fact it's complete and utterly.
You know?
Like, I mean, obviously the movie came out in 2017, so it's going to look a lot more cleaner in 2004.
And how would you see some of these traps? Like, how the fuck would you actually make these? I mean, come on. Like, see the one where the black guy's getting descended?
Into the spiral?
Yeah, like...
And then he's like... and then some of the reasons are like, you sold my nephew a dodgy bike. And then the other one, you stole money for someone with asthma. And then, the worst thing. Your husband rolled over on your baby, but it wasn't that. You strangled her, and I heard it through the wall because I'm your neighbour. Oh, come on. What? What's that all about?
God damn it.
That is one of the worst reasons for someone being put in a trap.
Like, and then at the end, the guy who has lost his leg, what was his crime again?
Joyriding.
Oh, I mean, he made a mistake. Big fucking
and he knew what to do?
Yeah, so he was doing what Jigsaw wants, to show forgiveness or whatever, be the bigger person, yet, you have to die because some other prick made the decision for you.
So, we got it backwards, and then, good night. So, that's actually a joke. Like,
that's him trapped in there, dead.
Dies of blood loss due to his leg.
Because some woman tried to kill him.
Shit show.
So...
And then, like, the guy Jigsaw puts in, remember all the other Saws? He's like, it can't be personal. But see the guy who's his apprentice in this one now, who fails at the start because the trap doesn't work? The whole reason he's in the trap is because he mislabeled John's cancer scan.
Personal. I mean, he fucking labelled it. Come on. It's not like he mislabeled it on purpose. He's fucking tired.
Like, I get it, it's a big fuck up, but if his whole gimmick is, it can never be personal.
That's a big fuck up, but it's an accident. So, you know, we've wasted too much time talking about this shite movie.
Right, well, now we'll go from left to right instead of, because I just had to pick this one out, man.
Well, yeah, because we knew where this one was going.
Yep. Next up, though, we have got Saw 4.
Saw 4.
Takes place same time as 3.
Saw 4 was on...
Strong.
Yeah, at the end, he walks in, the guy's on the ice.
Yes.
This one was alright. I didn't think it was...
I actually liked this one, but the whole concept of the movies over 90 minutes doesn't work. Like, see the whole gimmick of the rig guy has to go all these different locations within 90 minutes?
I know.
Like, how would the police not be onto that?
On a time scale, it just doesn't really make much sense.
And I like the fact they bring back Matthews.
Yeah.
And then the whole gimmick is, don't go through the door. I mean, that's another thing. This guy's being tested because he's a good police officer. He tries to save everyone.
Yeah.
Does that warrant a death?
Exactly. Because he's trying to save criminals, he deserves to die?
Like, the whole gimmick is, he's putting his own life in danger, going through, like, unsecure doors, trying to get to people. And Jigsaw's trying to teach him a lesson of, you can't save everyone. I get that.
So basically, if this cop just goes, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm going home, and just goes home, goes to bed, he lives.
Yeah.
But because he's trying to...
Oh, fuck it, I can't be arsed saving these people.
But because he's doing his job, and trying to get to the bottom of these crimes, he deserves to die. It just makes no sense.
And then it's revealed at the end that Hoffman is he's the next guy taking over.
Let's be real, Saw, people make it sound like this fucking great thing, mastermind, where you have to, it requires so much intelligence and there's so much thought and put into. It's not really. I mean, see, watching Saw, there's so much loopholes and plot holes and so much shit that doesn't make sense. You can't overthink Saw. I think you have to just take it with a grain of salt and just enjoy the movie for what it is. Because I think if you look too much, if you pay too much attention to some of the shit, there's loads of cracks and stuff that you have to paper over. So
Yes,
I mean, at least I can say the first one and probably the second one, maybe even the third one, but it's after the third one where I think things just kind of make no fucking. But even the first one, it's like, why does that Adam guy deserve to die?
because he takes photos of other people's lives. Oh, it's so every journalist, every
No,
photographer, yeah.
But I think the first one probably, I don't like no spoilers, like, but yeah, to me it's faulted from the get go. Right. So anyway, this one, where's it going?
I'd say B.
Aye, B's fail.
I like it introduces.
I think most of the Saw movies are probably B. They're like B level movies, aren't they?
Yeah, none of them are.
They're not pish.
People say the fourth one's like one of the worst. I like it. I get it. The whole time scale thing's a fuck up. But you get it introduces you to like so many new characters.
No. Yeah.
Some of the traps are a bit retarded. I mean, the one? Remember the one we're in the school and it's the husband and the wife and they've got spikes through them.
Oh aye.
However, how could you shoot that? How could you shoot them through them and get them exactly in the organs you want them, in the veins?
Is that the one where she has to pull out?
Aye, and then Riggs actually lets her do it instead of doing what he was supposed to.
What was he supposed to do again?
Not do anything, and he actually does that. Because when he gets to her, she only needs to pull one more spike out, so he doesn't do anything.
What was he supposed to do though?
The whole Jigsaw was trying to make it look like he was recruiting Riggs to set off the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, the whole gimmick was it was trying to teach Riggs not to do anything. Every trap, he wasn't supposed to do anything.
Well, in the first trap, does he not have to put the fucking fat guy into the...
Aye, well, yeah, but technically once he's on the trap, he doesn't have to do anything. And then the woman at the beginning, if he didn't actually have to do anything with her. But then she dies trying to kill him. So every trap, he's not supposed to do anything. It's fucking...
So if he doesn't do anything in the first trap, that woman doesn't die?
No,
That's
she
the
just
one
stays there. Their scalp gets ripped off.
Yeah.
Aye.
So if he doesn't do anything, her scalp still gets ripped off, but she
No,
lives?
no, she does. Nothing happens to her. The trap never starts. But he starts it trying to save her because he wants to. That's his whole gimmick. But obviously he doesn't know starting the. No.
Aye, trying to save her, start the trap.
Yep. Anyway, though, it comes in at B. Next up, we've got Saw 2.
It's alright.
8 in the house.
I like the way there's. I kind of like the way there's multiple characters trapped in like a room. I kind of like stuff like that. But a lot of the characters weren't very likable, were they? I mean, it wasn't great.
They're all scumbags.
I'd say it's B. It was good. It was alright. I enjoyed it. I'd probably say it's a B movie.
It was in a safe place, brother.
I'm not too sure I'd put it. I think I'd put it below 4. If I'm being honest, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, this is where you get to properly meet Big John, Big Match John.
Yeah.
Decrepit John. And then some of the decisions, I mean, the traps in this are cool, like, but realistically, there's 8 people. If you just think about it, you'll get the job done. You're on a 2-hour timeline, and see some of like the antidotes. I mean, they're fucking like the guy in the furnace. They could have just fucking held the door open or pry it open, but instead they just fuck him in.
Like the guy at the start, like, looks through the peephole and gets shot. How can he really prevent that? He didn't know what was going to fucking happen.
And at the same time, you'd be a bit cautious?
Hold on, that could have easily been that wee guy's kid.
I know. What happens? Oh, fuck the game.
No, do you know what I mean? No, so that doesn't make any sense.
Like,
because he wasn't doing anything wrong by looking through the peephole. He was just trying to see what's outside.
And I get it. They put a man down it to kind of watch over the game. But realistically, they see that big Mexican guy.
I just took her out.
Exactly. I know the whole gimmick at the end. He was chasing them, and then the twist is, it wasn't live.
Yeah.
It was via VHS, and his dad gets locked up.
Yeah, once the guy Opie, is it what he's called? Once he's in that fucking fire chamber. How's he supposed to get out? I'm kind of...
Apparently there was something to do with lava, I don't know, man. Fucking...
Oh, he had to burn his hand or something?
And then that woman, it's like the box, she puts her hands up, and it fucking...
Oh, that was so, retarded.
Oh, but they're hallucinating, they can't see.
I mean, it's alright, but it was not great. Not the greatest movie ever made, but...
And then his son's in the safe at the end. Which was...
Yeah. Then the guy's...
If you just listened... But how could you listen? The guy's torturing your fucking son.
I know, that's what I mean. Come on. With hindsight, you're like, oh, look, your son was there safe all along, but how the fuck...
Don't worry, he's in a safe place.
No, I mean, you see your son surrounded by all these murderers, and you're just supposed to.
I guess the only
nothing.
fuck up he does, like, I get it. He was like, "Oh, the only way I'm taking to your son if we go," but I mean, like, and then the woman's complaining that he's torturing him, like the one of the FBI guy, and then the Riggs guy's like, "No, it's all right." What else do you want him to do? This guy's a fucking serial killer.
I know.
Oh, but he doesn't kill people. Fuck
I
him.
know, we can't harm him. Fuck that.
Alright, next up, the third one.
I like the third one. I'd say I think it's better than the second.
It gives you a lot of backstory.
Maybe better than the fourth.
I know who I didn't like. The guy who was going through the tests. That Jeff guy.
Yeah.
He's letting people die for jobber reasons. Oh, I can't burn my son's belongings, so I'm just gonna let this guy fucking die.
Yeah, no, it's a bit the judge.
And then I think the worst trap in the series in this.
The black guy.
That is fucking brutal.
Torture rack thingy.
Yep, twists every fucking limb 360.
Why? Just because the guy fucking
He run over the guy's kid.
by accident? I mean, didn't fucking mean it.
And then the woman who got frozen was a witness who didn't testify. That could be anyone.
I mean, is there no real criminals that Jigsaw could go after? Like, I mean, fucking real. Like, what about all these fucking murdering bastards that go out and purposely kill someone?
Child rapists.
Yeah, I mean, could you not? Why are they never in the games? Why is it always fucking petty shit? Oh, you dropped a bit of fucking chewing gum on the ground there. £50 fine? No, I'm gonna stick you in the torture rack. Like, I don't get it. Why can't we just have?
I know.
Cause see when you, or maybe he wants you to root for these people. But come on, you don't necessarily have to fucking die.
Oh, it's not like he knows it's fucking a movie, is it? Anyway, where's Free going?
No, but maybe you could argue, oh, Kramer wants these people to he doesn't want them to die, he wants them to overcome it.
Well, that's kind of his gimmick.
Whereas, if he was choosing, like, real bad people, he wouldn't want them to, like, win, he'd just want them dead. But, I mean, realistic, how many people survive these traps? Not fucking many.
It's a slim percentage. And there's traps where someone needs to die in order for...
Yeah, so...
So where's it going?
I'd say it's another B.
Top of B?
I'd say it's either... I'd probably put it top of B, like...
Right, next up we've got the fifth one. This is after the fourth one.
But, like, see in the fourth one, though, see when that woman has to pull herself after the husband?
Aye.
So is that him basically saying, well, he's going to die anyway?
Yeah, pretty much.
Does that not go against his code where he needs to get...
Aye, but he goes against his code in the first one. He's a fucking dickhead. Right, number 5, Strom. Agent Strom, basically we follow him, and then you've got the 5 people who are all connected.
See, the first one, though, the realistic... Just cut you off there. The only way Adam can live... He's not really giving it... It's the other guy, Jeff... What's the other guy called?
Jeff.
Jeff's the one that's given the options on how to live. Adam's...
Is it Jeff? Adam and... No.
I don't think it's Jeff. But anyway...
Dr. Gordon?
Dr. Gordon.
Fucking Jeff, am I getting...
Is it not Jeff Gordon?
That might be.
Anyway, Dr. Gordon's the one that's given, the rules on how to fucking live.
Lawrence Gordon?
Whatever his name is.
Jeff?
Adam's not really... The only way Adam can live is if he doesn't if his key doesn't fall in the
And
bath.
he wakes up underwater?
So... Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but he seems to be doomed to death here just because he takes photos, which is kind of fucked up. Anyway, we'll move on now to the fifth one.
The fifth one, yes, Strom gets caught at the start. He gets put in that water box trap, which he's not supposed to make out of, but he does a triectomy. He stabs himself in the throat with a pen.
Aye, pretty cool.
Fuck knows. I mean...
Now, you said the torture acts. Well, I think maybe the end in this movie's got the worst thing in it.
Oh, he gets crushed to death?
But I guess you could maybe
be
argue
quicker.
that would be a bit quicker. Depends how quickly the wall's going. I mean, realistically, see from when it starts crushing you, how long do you think you'd...
I don't even want to think of the pain. That'd be fucking...
I know, but how long do you think you'd... I mean, it depends how... If the wall's going really slow, you're... Oh my god. But, like, it was going relatively fast. So I'm going to say... And once you get to the human body, there's not much to go. And it wouldn't... I mean, you die before you get totally crushed. I'd say maybe a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
But it would be a couple of seconds of fucking hell.
Yeah, and the whole gimmick is here, they're feuding with each other. Like, he's trying to catch Hoffman, and Hoffman's trying to make him look like the guy who's doing it all. And then you've got the 5 people who are connected with some fire insurance thing. Yeah. And that's the thing. At this stage, Hoffman's the only guy alive. How's he kidnapping 5 people while still being a detective? and setting all these games up. I get it. Big John created the games, so he's just got to put them in it. But how's he kidnapping 5 people?
Yeah, realistically, he must have fucking help.
And then the whole gimmick with the 5 people is they were all supposed to make it through every trap, but they couldn't help each other because they're selfish bastards. So where's it going? And then, see the thing at the end though? He listens to the voice recorder, he gets told to go in the box. Wait, why would he go in the box? I know he's supposed to listen to Big John. See the way if he goes in the box like Hoffman did, it'd have been alright?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you? How could you trust him?
Yeah, but Hoffman's with him, is he not?
Yeah, in the box. He pushes him in after the fight, but he could have went in it.
Did Hoffman not... Well, was there room for 2 of them?
No, but that's the thing. Strom threw him in it, thinking he's going to be fucked. But now, then he quickly realised, oh no, I'm done. Right, he went in, he was trying...
Yeah, but does that mean if Strom goes in, fucking Hoffman sentences himself to death?
No, but Hoffman wasn't in the room. He was just going in to confront him. I don't know, it doesn't make much... Why was he going in with the risk of that? Basically, right, Strom's investigating him. He follows him to this house. The house in the 5th one's the same house as the 2nd one, but it's just been redecorated.
Right.
So then Strom's investigating. He goes into this room. He lifts the tape recorder. And then Big John's like, "You've done well. You've been a good FBI agent, blah, blah, blah. But the only way you'll make it out of this room is if you go into the box in front of you." But then he stops the tape recorder, thinking it's a load of shit. And then Hoffman comes in, Strom hides, and then he sees him in the reflection, and then they get into a brawl. Strom throws him in, it closes, then Hoffman, smug face, points at the tape recorder, he listens to the rest of it, then he hears how he's going to die, then he dies.
Oh, interesting.
But the point, what Hoffman confronting him could have been fucking disastrous for him.
Unless Hoffman had the ability to stop this, did he have a fucking button or something? Or?
Exactly, I don't know, guys. Fucking brutal death for a decent character that was only in 2 movies. But where's it going?
Okay, that's probably B.
I think it's good. But see the whole subplot with the other 5. It's kind of just there's no connection to the main story.
Yeah,
it's kind of just the Hoffman for Strom show.
Yeah, no, I feel like most of these Saw movies are at B sort of level.
I'd probably say it's bottom.
They're on good films that aren't great.
Right, next up is Saw 6. People say it's like one of the better ones because it's... But actually, it did the worst buy rate.
Is that the one with Casper, Suicidal, Kill Myself, Bennington?
No, that's the 7th one.
Oh, okay.
This one's with the insurance guy gets put in.
This one's fucking sick. This is arguably the worst death. See that wee kid that pushes the button at the end? I'd fucking kill him. That guy risked his life, fucking saved everyone. Saved as many people as
That's another thing in this.
That guy did.
Traps, you could only save a certain percentage of people who were related to his policies.
That guy basically risked his life, fucking got shot, put his body through hell to actually save people and redeem himself, just to be killed at the end here. Why? Because he fucking refused to... I get it's a bit of a scumbag move, but fuck it, see him refusing John medical treatment, that probably got him a bonus at the end of the year. So that's the way life fucking works, right? It's not all sunflowers and fucking daisies. It's a fucking kill, eat, kill world out there.
And you've got to factor it in. It's like it's a problem across America, especially because it's just the whole.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. See him. There was a loophole in the contract, and the guy fucking used it to his advantage. Like
that's what they do.
That's what any company does.
Yep.
Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you could buy something, and they're like, oh, well, you have to come back. You have to phone us back or something. 14 days after buying it, your phone is on the 15th day. Guess what? You're not getting your refund. Boom.
I know what gets me though. They've got cameras everywhere. Here, surely this kid would get arrested for what he did.
Well, do we ever see this kid again?
I don't know. We don't. But my point, I think.
Hopefully he's been killed off screen.
No, but my point is right. Obviously, the police do like a thorough investigation in this, right? And his sisters at the other side should be able to testify that he killed him.
Yeah.
This is murder. What he does.
Like, I mean, you could maybe say, oh, well, maybe our sister thought, well, you know what, his dad died, so he felt sorry. Fuck that. Testify? I'd have ripped that fucking cage door. Like, imagine if someone done that to your family member. Fuck.
I know.
Oh, I'd have killed him. I'd have given him the worst death Saw's ever seen.
Right.
Overall, though, I thought this was another good one. Probably put it in B.
Whereabouts in B?
I'd say, I don't know. Maybe. I'd probably put it above 2. I thought it was.
Okie dokie. Right, number 7, the final one before Jigsaw.
That's the one with Casper.
Nah,
Bennington.
Chris Ben Wallington.
This one wasn't that good. Like, let's be real.
Nah, it was fucking pink blood.
I put this. I think it's a C, or maybe D. No, maybe not.
I wouldn't say it's D, because you get Dr. Gordon coming back and telling Hoffman, right, that's where you're going, big man, in there.
Oh, Mr. Hoffman.
He just locks him up where he got locked up in the first one.
And is that he just dies then?
No, yeah, there's no mention of him like in Jigsaw.
Because I think I'd like a wee bit more closure on the Hoffman story, because he was resilient that time he gets in the bear trap and he manages to escape it.
Yep, which was in the last one.
I feel like...
No, but that's what I don't get. See, in this one, Hoffman's like stitching himself up and all. So who's setting all these other games in motion?
So not Dr. Gordon?
But that's what I don't get. Hoffman doesn't even know about him, but yet Hoffman's at all the game location sites.
No, they were working together, were they not?
But there's no mention of that. Apparently he didn't know.
Oh, so Gordon knew he was working with Hoffman, but Hoffman didn't know Gordon was working with him?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well... Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of.
I'd probably need to rewatch them all, which I'm not prepared to do, like, you know, to give a fucking detailed analyst, but aye,
And it's
C
like,
for me.
the main like plot trap in this is the whole Bobby guy who claimed he was in a trap, but he was never in a trap. Remember, he brought the book out.
Aye, so then they put
That's what I don't get, right? See if you lived in a world where there's a guy like this going around, would you fuck?
No.
I mean, you're just asking.
Yeah.
And then
I'd be afraid to take my dog a walk and not pick up the shite.
I know, cause fuck, this guy beyond
I
the.
mean, you think the worst thing can happen is an £80 fine, but before you know it, you fucking wake up and you're in some torture device. You're sitting there having to watch ECW December to December on repeat. Fuck that.
I'd take getting crushed any day.
Anyway, last but not least,
The first one.
I think the first one's the best by a long shot, but I don't think it's I wouldn't say it's up there with the greatest movies of all time.
No, it doesn't help it. It's the fact there's 7 after it. I think it stand alone.
In fact,
I think him standing up off the floor is one of the greatest movie moments ever.
But I don't think it's an S category movie. I'd say it's A.
Yes. Danny Glover's in it.
It is my favourite Saw movie. I like movies where they're confined in rooms. That interests me. See where people are like trapped in spaces and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like these like open world movies.
Yep.
That's never really done it for me. See, I like Resident Evil 1 where you're trapped you're in the mansion. I don't know. Resident Evil 2, you're in the police station. I kind of like that shit. See when you're in fucking Resident Evil 5 and you're running about Africa. I mean, come on, that doesn't really.
Yeah, that's Prison Break season 1. They're just all in the prison, and then it kind of just dies after that.
Yeah, like I don't know. I kind of like when they're trapped in spaces, but yeah, I mean, I think it's a really good movie. And then, like you said at the end, where the John Kramer stands up. Fantastic, whoop-de-doo, Gordon cuts his leg off, and I mean, that'd be fucking sick. I couldn't imagine cutting your leg off. I think I would just...
See some of the traps in this one? Like the guy that's stuck in the room that's got all the number combinations over the walls.
And he has to use
and he's got flammable jelly on him, and he has to use a fucking candle about that size.
Yeah.
And what was it? I think what he did was he was like a repeat offender, just in and out of jail. Not nothing serious, like.
Basically George Floyd, yeah, he got about 10 different fucking funerals and made it to be the greatest guy ever.
Yep.
Yeah, this guy gets put in a trap.
Fucking stick Georgie Boy Floyd in a trap. Anyway, guys, that is the Saw movies.
He kind of did get trapped underneath someone's knee, didn't he? Anyway, guys, that is the end of this fucking tier list. Fuck aye. Let us know your predictions. Let us know your thoughts on these films down below. And I hope you like a wee bit of banter. And until next time, if you got this far,
we're fucked.
peace.